In this demonstration, I'm going to look at how LAMP works with web forms and an integrated survey management system. So to start with, we'll look at a typical simple landing page with a web form which just consists of name and address, company name that any company might use to register leads into a system. This is defined in LAMP as an item of content, and there are other videos showing how we define this content, but the key fields here are that we're using a survey form, and this is a basic 5-field form, and we have a whole series of other forms that we can use. If I go and look at this survey form, this is the definition of the survey. We can see where there have been responses, we can see a graph of that over time, and we can see what the questions are. In addition, we get all of the registrations in the system and each individual response to that survey. So this consists of 5 questions. We can also do a preview of the questions, and we can change the order by dragging and dropping these questions around in the system. So this survey consists of 5 questions, and if we go here we can add additional questions. Now the questions, what's clever in LAMP is that the questions can be of many different types to enable you to do fully comprehensive surveys, but we also have contact fields so that for the use in web forms we can directly update these fields of a contact record in LAMP. So typically that will be things like the name and the email, but we could also have privacy policy, company name, address, job function, and so on and so forth. But more typically in a standalone survey, as well as confirming the name and email, for instance, of a contact that we can link back to an existing contact in LAMP, we may also want to have other question types that use radios, checkboxes, drop downs, Likert scales, multiple choice tables, etc. So to create a question type such as a simple drop down, I could just call it a type drop down. I can give it a description and a tooltip if I want it. I could say this is going to be a drop down question, and then we have option 1. We can give it a value like yes. We could add an additional item in. We can have a drop down which is option 2, and we can have no, and we could have yet another option where we say, well, that's a maybe, option 3, and then we can save that, and we've added a new question type into our system. If we now go back to the definition of the survey, we can go and select, and this will gives a list of all of the questions, and we can add in that drop down field to our survey. So this is the list of the questions. A survey may then end up looking like here. We've got basic name fields, we've got an essay, we've got radio buttons, we've got checkboxes, we've got the drop down similar to what we just created with 3 options. We've got lists of text boxes, we've got multiple choice options in both radio and drop downs. We've got drag and drop where we can set priorities again. We've got a ranking, and we've got slider bars, and we've got groups of slider bars. So we've got a fairly comprehensive range of question types that can be used to create surveys in LAMP, and I could submit that one, but we've also got validation which says we have to answer certain questions, otherwise we can't progress, and obviously we would need to put in a name, and I could add in my name here, JP test. I need to add in some text, and I need to put an email, and so on and so forth. If I do that and now I submit the page, yep, that allows me to do that. If I go back to the survey and refresh that page, I can now see the responses, and I can see if I change the order of these to look at the most recent, I'll be able to see my response. Actually, sorry, it was a different survey, so I don't actually see the response there. LAMP also has a list of all of the answers to the surveys, and if I refresh this one, I should be able to see the content that I just created. There we go. And we can see the different questions and the answers that I've given to them. There's a pop-up here that allows me to look at the detail of a particular question, or I can look at the entire survey response. which is there. And in addition, I can go and look at the contact record, and the contact record has the information that could be updated in the contact fields. And then down here we have the surveys, and we have a survey that was submitted this afternoon, and again we can look at the responses to that survey. Okay, so everything is integrated, from defining the content, the landing page, the web form, which can then be extended to be a complete survey rather than just a simple registration page, and then we have all of the contacts are created and managed in LAMP, and they have the surveys attached to them. Thank you very much.